But the US has excellent reporting. And this is typically the picture that makes people go, see, I told you so. It's not very serious. But as an epidemiologist, I look at this graph and it honestly makes my blood run cold. It's that orange-yellow line at the very bottom that looks so flat while all other age groups are rising and falling. That line just looks so flat, except at the very right. If you see in that very bottom right corner, just above the words Jan 2022, it starts to inflect up. Now look at that. It's way higher than at any point previously in the pandemic, even though the overall population prevalence isn't nearly what it was, let's say back in January 2021. So we've seen all of a sudden child hospitalizations jump by a huge degree. The only reason, there's a mirage here. The only reason it looks low is because the y-axis is scaled for very large numbers. If we simply took that off and produced this graph, which by the way, I can't easily find out there, if we produced it just for this age group, we could use a scale that would make your blood run cold too. Hospitalization, child hospitalization is way up with Omicron. Yes, more mild for adults. Yes, more mild perhaps with respect to long COVID, autoimmune disease, brain damage, but it's putting way more kids in the hospital. And we only have vanishingly recent data for this. And so it's easy to dismiss saying, well, that could just be a bump. The problem is it really isn't a bump. It's the beginning of what looks like a pretty big incline.